So, yeah, I met this person. It was quite nice, like really nice. The problem is when things are too nice, I get paranoid when they turn bad, you know. And it was, like I said, very pleasant to be, let's even call it desired in a certain regard, but not just like shy or what, like very direct, which is never wrong with me. As I wasn't playing retarded. I was actually retarded, you could say. But oh yeah, look at that, the cat. And yeah, this was quite nice conversation meeting, and it thought of a little bit of my cold heart. It gave me a little bit of hope. Maybe it's copium, maybe it's hope, whatever. But this was quite nice, and I cannot complain. And yeah, now there are two discerning factors that kind of keep me at a distance, maybe a third or a fourth one. But yeah, it's funny, like castles in the sky, these pipe dreams. And I love to give in into those pipe dreams, thinking and dreaming and dreaming and thinking. And yeah, would be nice if I was able to enter this sort of pipe dream, either with this or with that, as long as it is some sort of pipe dream that has like pipeful ambitions. And yeah, didn't think it would extend to such a duration, but yeah, regardless of this, I also got some bad news. Those other fuckers let me fail miserably. I cannot believe that it is really that bad. Like, holy shit, man, I was somewhat confident. Confidence is destroyed. So now I have to do extra work, more stress, even less sleep. I'm going insane doing this shit. I can't, man, I want this shit to be over. They try to make me hate this hobby, but I love this hobby, man. And then I feel more stupid than ever regarding this subject. But either way, it doesn't matter how it turns out. There is some sort of endgame solution to this, Don't worry. Either way, maybe I have to repeat 1 or 2 or 3 times, and then they officially kick me out. Or maybe I can get the job. Maybe I'll be unemployed. Maybe I'll be self-employed. Maybe I get, hired. Would be nice. Would be quite nice. If not, what can you do, There are still chances and opportunities. And every day getting closer to this, it was like 100% certainty I need to get this paper. But the closer I approach, ironically, the more the change of heart appears. Not like giving up, but like saying, for what? For what? Even though the paper holds quite a value, it's also not like, how should I put this? Mothers, different mothers have also beautiful daughters. I don't know how this is translated in English, but yeah, that's what's been going on in my mind. I tried a little bit of Gentoo, not enough, sadly, like only 5 minutes. I wanted to invest a little bit more into this. Also local AI stuff, also some musical tracker stuff, also some sort of song parody of Deutsche Bahn. Also like the video that I had in mind for a couple of months now. Also finding my tracks on the album and the new album. I don't know where the shit is gone. It didn't disappear, but I've come to find out that my organizational style is not a good style. And I was talking with a lot of people. I was doing videos. I was also talking with a friend of mine. We were talking concepts. But a concept is a concept is a concept. If you don't approach him, man, you shouldn't be like perplexed if nothing comes to fruition. So yeah, there's no progress to be seen whatsoever. And it's quite funny. The most insulting time I've heard a couple of last weeks is that my accent, it sounds quite German, you know. I don't know why I interpret this as an insult. They say like, yeah, I can totally hear it out. Other people say, no, I don't hear no accent at all. So take that for whatever it may mean or not mean. But also, yeah. You've met me in a very Chinese moment in my life, you know, like the meme. But yeah, all this stuff happening, a little bit of sleep deprivation, also 50k steps, also playing with a friend, also doing like a presentation, also doing the speech of the presentation, also trying out OpenClaw. I wanted to try out the OpenClaw, also Codex, also a couple of other PC tools, also sharing and carrying music. It always feels like I do nothing, but when I talk about this stuff, this feels like I've done everything. And somewhere in between lies the truth. I want to do more. Right now I'm buying some stuff, walking back home. I will be highly exhausted afterwards, since I've been awake for since 3 p.m. and now it's 10 a.m. So in approximately 5 hours. I've been now awake for 19 hours. We're reaching the 24-hour mark. If I'm able to stay awake till 10 p.m. just rubbing one off, you know, cranking my hog and then falling asleep into a deep coma. It is also funny to see being not poached but aggressively flirted on, you know. This was, it gave me a certain confidence boost that it's not over, because I should have put this, my wrist is somewhere out in the universe, but definitely not here. It's also with, I know I was talking with a fucking GPU about this, but the thing about flirting is it's about subtlety, and I'm more the elephant in the porcelain room, you know. So picking on subtlety is like, I need a direct 0 or a direct 1, you know, signal to noise ratio, direct signals, otherwise I miss the clue. And how should I put this? It's also about not giving a fuck in regards to all of these things. But yeah, happy, but also exhausted, but also sad, but also stressed, but also psychotic, you know. Every day the thoughts racing in my mind with you're on losing it, man. You've lost, you're fried, you're cooked, bro, it's over, you know. Billions must die. And headlines like those, it's not helping. But yeah, try to kill the noise in your head. It's only possible with a shotgun. Haha, just kidding, you know, this is not legal financial advice, blah blah. But yeah, all this stuff, man, reoccurring. And I somewhat do manage, however, still amazing, you know. But I carve out a little bit of me time, which keeps me sane, but still doing my project thingy as well. So there's also that. If I manage to just blindly crush in hours in regards to presentation and the project and the talks and the learning, maybe I'll get the curve, maybe I get the paper, maybe I get the girl, or maybe I get the money. Then it's all fuck y'all, you know. I need to leave this place. It's not the worst place, but it's also not the best place. And the only thing slowing me down, as always, is just me, myself and I. But also, yeah, if I look at other people doing like Jack and also the life thing. Think about the fucking life thing. Got a tool, got a program, got a thought, got a plan, you know. And stumpf is Trump, you know. I don't know how to translate the stuff in English, you know. If it's just dull is king. Something like this, yeah. Dullness is king, and yeah. That would be the idea, that would be the plan, that would be the everything. You can see a little bit of video thingy, and I do hope the sun will fry me till I'm going fully insane. Maybe I'm losing brain liquid, maybe it's all evaporating. Maybe there's nothing left anymore, just residue, salty residue, which formerly was my brain liquid, holding in maybe complex thoughts, but it's all gone now, you know. I've just gone fishing, and I'm out there, and I will never ever come back, you know. Not just because I don't want to, but also because it's not just a phase, you know. It's a lifestyle. Sanity is a lifestyle, man, you know. We're glorifying like Marilyn Manson or whatnot. No, Charles Manson, my bad, you know. Like serial killer vibes, like, whoa, I can fix him, you know. But you can't. But yeah, I digress. Have a nice day. Bye bye.